Hey guys, welcome back to EK TV, and I'm delighted to have Gilles Fedak with us from iExec, the CEO. Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah. So obviously we're at Paris Blockchain Summit today. What brings you to this event, and what are you hoping to get out of it?
So I'm participating to a panel around IoT and blockchain, and here we'll discuss how blockchain can improve IoT infrastructures, and so some of the issues that IoT network is going to have.
Okay. I mean, from my own experience, from what I understand, I think the convergence of IoT, blockchain, and AI is very exciting. So, if we're talking about IoT and blockchain, what are the kind of main use cases that you see that's possible using both these two great technologies?
Blockchain can solve a lot of the issues coming from the IoT challenges. In particular, there are going to be a lot of devices connected to the internet.
Yeah.
They are going to generate a lot of data. I mean, really a lot of data. Think of self-driving cars. They are full of sensors, full of camera, etc. So the question is, for this kind of devices, who is the owner of the data, for instance? Is it the driver because he owns the car? Is it the car makers? Is it maybe your smartphone application, etc., etc.? So blockchain can help in sharing those data, implementing some governance. I'm the owner of the data, because I'm the driver. But maybe my insurance company wants to access the data. So then, smart contract can help, to decide about the governance, the ownership, eventually monetizing the data, etc., etc.
Okay. So tell us a little bit more about iExec then. What are you guys doing in this space?
Yeah, so at iExec we are building a decentralized marketplace for computing resources.
Okay.
It means that that's a marketplace anyone can join to monetize either their servers or their applications or their data sets.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and how's that going? You mentioned building, so you guys still in the build phase, and whereabouts are you in your roadmap?
Yeah, so iExec actually we did our ICO about 2 years ago.
Okay.
In 2017. So yeah, that's true. Could be worse.
Yeah.
Since then, we are now a team of 25 people. Most of us are developers. We have more than 6 PhDs, so it's more like a research and development team. I'm very proud of my team. Actually, we are the best. So yeah, we are on mainnet since at least 1 year and a half.
Okay.
And in next May, we're going to deliver the third version of iExec. And this one, I think, is the first one that enabled monetization of data. So you can rent the data, but still keep the ownership of the data. So that's something really new. It's a new concept, and I think it's great.
Wicked. Okay. So what kind of new? I mean, you mentioned the mainnet's been around for 18 months or so. So, firstly, congratulations, obviously established. What kind of new developments are you looking to work towards for iExec?
Yeah, so this new version will enable monetization of dataset. We also have an offer for enterprises. So it's basically the iExec stack plus blockchain and everything packed, as sort of blockchain as a service plus the iExec stack. So this is very useful for consortium of enterprises or large enterprises within business units.
Right.
And in the future, let's say in something like 6 months or maybe 9 months, we're going to have what we call a high performance version of iExec with a dedicated blockchain that is much more efficient than the Ethereum one. Of course, the two will be bridged together so that the governance and token economics and the consensus run on mainnet, on the Ethereum, but everything which is less important run on a dedicated sidechain, which is much more efficient. There's no proof of work, and things can go really fast.
Cool. Okay. So is that like a sidechain that you're creating yourself? It is.
Yeah. Based on, I don't know what, maybe a flavor of Ethereum. Yeah.
Cool. So I mean, how much I mean, you guys seem to be, nearly. Oh, you are established for sure. So I mean, how much adoption are you seeing? How many users do you have?
Yeah. So at the moment we have. So this is a marketplace. So the goal is to bring together requesters and providers. Yeah. At the moment we have around, I think, 40 or 50 applications. So that's the demand side. On the offer side, we have 4 startups providing their computing resources, plus 2 well-established cloud providers, so namely IBM Cloud and Alibaba Cloud.
Nice.
They are providing us with very specific machines that have a very high level of security. Basically, they can run enclaves, IntelliJ enclave. In the future, so in May, we are going to release what we call the public worker pool. So this is a worker pool where anyone can join and sell its own computer when the computer is idle, for instance. In terms of adoption, it's going to be a very important milestone.
Okay, and what kind of markets have you been penetrating at the moment? Like, I imagine you're French, right? So I guess this is your home, market. Like, where are you seeing most of your consumers? Yeah.
So everything that is around the public marketplace is not specifically French. I mean, we have people coming from Europe and Asia and the US, of course.
Yeah.
The offer that is more, targeting the enterprises at the moment, we are more exploiting the French ecosystem, and especially the traditional big corporation that wants to understand how blockchain and decentralized marketplace can help their own business. So at the moment, it's more, they are more looking for proof of concept. They are investigating how things can be. We are not a blockchain company. We build a decentralized marketplace on top of blockchain, and so this concept is quite new even for us. And so people have to understand it, use it, make fun with that, and see how it can improve their business.
Yeah. So I think obviously this summit's obviously great. We're seeing like a lot of people here today in Paris. We've personally, EAKTV, spent a lot of time in Malta and places like that. That had a regulatory framework in place previously before France did. I understand the government's investing in 500 million euros over the next 3 years. I mean, obviously, to somebody like yourself, that was obviously hugely promising, right? So, I mean, how have you seen this ecosystem grow in France?
The things have changed a lot, really a lot, since the past 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been there before. Anyone ever did an ICO in France? We are almost the first one, the first known one. Yeah. At that time, it was a little bit, pioneering or challenging, at least. And now it's really getting better. We have a framework, we have a legal framework, and not only the legal stuff, everything which is around accountant, fiscal, banks, relationship with the banks, everything is improving on any aspect. We just received a grant from the French government, around 1 million euro, to develop a specific offer. They are going to be, as I understand, we hope to have the government implementing some actual real world project, but using blockchain technology. Right. And so we are expecting a lot, but I'm quite confident that we are on the good way. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So just to finish off, I mean, what is it? Do you have any message to your community or to your fans? And secondly, where do we find out more about iExec?
So you can visit our website, of course. So this is iEx.ec, iExec. So stay tuned. On May 15, we're going to release our third version. There will be a lot of surprises, many cool things, some announcements. So we are working hard to be ready for that. And I think it's going to be a great milestone for not only for us, but for the whole ecosystem.
Okay, well, Gilles, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Guys, that's EAKTV. Subscribe below, and we'll catch you next time.